Everyone. Nice to see all of you in person here. So yes, I'm subbing for Alicia, and I guess some of you attended the class on Tuesday, and we played a little bit with dynamic movement with breath, kind of like using your breath as a cue for each movement. So we're going to continue to play with that a little today as well. And I think it went well in following. So getting started, laying down on your back. Some of you are already there. So knees bent. We call that constructive rest. So on your back, taking a moment to settle in. The knees bend allows your back to relax, especially the lower back. And I don't know if you find it in your body, but in my body, I have to consciously remind my upper body to let go and release into the mat a little further. And interestingly enough, if I relax my feet, the soles of my feet, if I just let them broaden and get that sense of grounding, then it allows me to release my upper body, my neck, my skull a little heavier. So find what works in your body. See how you can release into the contact that you're making with the mat. Really just releasing and enjoying the support as the earth meets you when you release. And release a little further, relax the skin. That's the largest organ in our body, if you think about it. So just find the palms. See if there's any strain in the palms of your hands, just like you did with the soles of your feet. You have lots of nerve endings in your palms. So a hot spot there to relax your palms. Another tension hotspot, our jaw. Find your tongue. See if it's sticking to the palate. See if you can relax the tongue. And notice how just releasing the jaw, relaxing your tongue, has a cascading effect on your whole face. Your face relaxes. Your throat relaxes. Eyes can soften. Nice. Place your hands on your body somewhere where you can feel the movement of breath, keeping the upper body nice and relaxed. It's connecting to your breath. And notice how you're breathing right now. Don't shift anything yet. Just checking in. Feel the inhale, feel the exhale. That's it. Couple more breaths like so. Your body might respond by shifting the breath into a little deeper breath naturally. So if that's happening, allow that to happen. And then we'll add a layer to it. Each time you exhale, see if you can exhale with an open mouth, following your exhale till the end. Can I exhale into the mic here so you will hear me? In through the nostrils. Open mouth exhale. Couple exhales just like that. Full deep inhale. Exhale. Here is the key. Follow your breath pattern. Exhaling all the way, feeling the rib cage relax, feeling the belly relax. Your hands are on your body to feel that. It's a tangible experience. Say 3 more breaths. Enjoying your inhales. Releasing on your exhales. Let this be your last exhale here. Open mouth, full and complete. And then lightly allow your mouth to close. Let go of the intentional exhale. And let the breath settle into a pattern by itself. Our body already knows how to breathe. That's a good thing. All right, when you feel ready, allow your eyes to open if they were closed. We'll just start by bringing your knees into your upper bodies. Light pressure with your hands on top of your knees. Relax the shoulders just as they are. See if you can find your tailbone, the very end of your spine, and make a happy tail. What does that mean? Just don't tuck the tailbone, let it be free. Good. You're going to place the feet down. Hands can be on the lower belly if that works for you, or anywhere on the side is good too. I'm going to go first. So straightening out the right leg out, and then we'll find our breath. Each inhale, we'll start to lift the leg, get it to parallel if you can, and exhale, float it down gently. We'll do a few more of those. Inhale, no momentum, and exhale. Here is the challenge. Make the movement match with your breath. Inhale, full length of your inhale. This is not about a straight leg. You can absolutely keep a bent knee here. And exhale, the full length of your exhale. You kind of barely touch, and then you come back up again. Give me 2 more. So knee bent is fine. Your exercise, your challenge is to fully synchronize with the breath. The leg might start getting a little tired, and that's okay. That's expected. This time you come up, stay there, hold behind the right thigh, push the right heel up as if you have that foot on the ceiling, and now see if there's any room to straighten. So pressing the knee gently into the back of the leg, shoulders easy. I'm going to add another layer here. See if you can pull this leg a little closer to the upper body. So you're using your hands to pull it in. The other knee is still bent, heel still pushing up. Can you find your breath and just take 3 breaths here? Wherever you are is fine as long as you're feeling a hamstring stretch. You're doing it right. Breathe into it. Good. 3 breaths. And release. Bring both feet down. You're going to straighten the left leg. Now you know where we're going with this. First order of business, find your breath. Inhale is your cue to lift. Again, a soft knee is okay. Don't lock your knee. Exhale, float it down. And use your full breath for the full range of motion. Full inhale, full exhale. We're not resting every time we go down. We barely touch and then we make our way back up with the breath. That's our dynamic movement with breath. Nice. Getting a hang of it. One more. Inhale brings you up. This time you come up when you do. Pause. Push your heel up. Hold behind the left thigh. Make sure the upper body is out of the way here. And then gently straightening the left knee into the back of the leg. You're not obsessing about a straight leg. Just activate your hamstring here. Hold. And then see if there's any room to pull it in towards your upper body. You're using your hands. Apply some pressure. Tailbone still happy. Heel still pushing up. Still breathing. Say 3 breaths. All right, end of the 3rd breath, release. Can come back to constructive rest. All right, one more stretch before we begin, and you can look in my direction if you need to. Place the right foot on the left knee like that. Right hand will gently press the right knee out. Not too much of a pressure, just don't want it to fall in. So it's just preventing, right? And then use the other arm to kind of go around the left thigh. Shoulders easy and hold it here. It's called supine pigeon. It's a fancy word. It's an easy stretch to get into, and you'll feel it in the side of your right thigh. That is, if you're doing the same legs. And we go both legs, so even if you're doing the other one, you're going to repeat it on the other side. Holding it, breathing. And release. Let's switch legs. So left foot, right knee, left hand, keeping the left knee from falling. Right goes around the right thigh, gently bringing it in. And you settle into a yummy stretch. Breathe. Shoulders relax. Stay with your breath. Notice where you're feeling what you're feeling. So those stretches, those sensations in the body are anchors for us to ground our awareness in. So we're not thinking about lunch just yet. One more breath. And release. And back to constructive rest. Take your time to transition. You're going to roll to a side and make your way up into a tabletop. We'll meet in tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under hips whenever you get there. And I'm going to demo here. So look in my direction just for a bit. So this is regular cat-cow, where you inhale and you lengthen your spine, tailbone to crown, and exhale, you round up fully, tailbone to crown. So yes, that's the first variation. What I want to add, if you want to go there with me, is take an extra breath here. Inhale and exhale. Hands don't go anywhere. They stay where they are. Your hips go as far away from the hands as they can. And then we repeat the whole cycle once again. So your choice, either you can stay just in regular cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, rounding up. So if you're doing that, you would just repeat this cycle. If you're doing the extended version, you inhale in place, keep the back rounded. Exhale, go all the way back, set your hips towards your heels, and find your inhale. That's your cue to come up into extending the spine again. All right, so your choice. Let's warm up the spine here. Again, mindfully using your full breath for each movement. Inhale in place. Exhale, sitting back. Wait for your inhale, your cue to come up. Inhale, lengthening. And again, enjoying this kind of movement with the breath. Like a little dance with your breath that we do here. Each movement, one breath, keeps us grounded in this moment. And frankly, it's a little more enjoyable. Say one more round, whichever one you're doing. Exhale back. One last one. So maybe you want to hang out in child's pose, that extended version, for about 2-3 breaths before we transition. And maybe that's not a comfortable place to be, so you don't. You take responsibility for your body there. And if you're not hanging out there, maybe we hang out in tabletop, whatever works. And then let's all come to tabletop. So we regroup there. And again, eyes in my direction, just going to show you where we are going. Spread out your hands a little wider. Don't go up yet. I know you all know down dog. Bend the knees, keep them bent, press away from your hands. So this is not about straightening your legs. This is about extending your spine, relaxing your head. So your turn. Bending your knees, keep them bent, and push away. There we go. If you can hang out there for another 2-3 breaths, do that. Exhaling. All right, and then walk your legs in. Let's hang out in a forward fold. Keep the knees slightly bent. Maybe you hold opposite elbows. Maybe your hands, fingertips touch down. Whatever works, relax your head. Shake it around in yeses and nos. And loosen up that neck. The weight of the skull is roughly 4 pounds. Let it hang. And that weight kind of pulls on your spine because it's connected to the spine, the skull. Yes. And here is what yoga does, which we don't get usually in other movements throughout the day, is the decompression of the spine. You're still hanging. And the inversion part in yoga, we're inverted right now. It's kind of creating space between the vertebrae in the opposite direction. So it's not on top of each other right now. The spine, the head's pulling and you're decompressing your spine, if that makes sense. One more nice long exhale here. You don't want a head rush. Come up halfway. Gaze is still down. Don't come up abruptly. Just take a moment, pause there. And then walk your hands up. Slowly, the gaze is down, gaze is down. Find your feet. All right, all right. Some of us are already going where we will be going. Nice. Ground your feet, relax your tail. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale. So here's your challenge. Top of the inhale. Not my inhale, your inhale. And then bottom of the exhale, your hands, maybe you'll close your eyes, your hands will touch your thighs, bottom of the exhale. So feet stay grounded. Inhale, top of the inhale, maybe your fingertips touch. And then exhale, take your time. Use the full length of the breath. And only bring it to the side at the end of the exhale. Nice. I see everybody going at a different pace, and I know that you're following your breath, not mine. And maybe you're not breathing very long right now, so maybe your movement is faster. Maybe you're taking nice long breaths. Nothing is right or wrong, really. You're just following your breath. All right, one more. I'll stop talking so I can follow my breath. All right, relax your shoulders. I'm gonna go first and I'll turn around. You stay where you are. And this doesn't have to be a very big heel raise. We're gonna go inhale up and exhale down. So don't get up on your tippy toes where it's difficult to balance. Keep it nice and grounded and exhale down. That's it. Inhale up and exhale down. Keep going, I know. Feels like a very simple thing to do, but these muscles that support us throughout the day, we don't really take time to strengthen them, do we? Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more, inhale. The more you can press down into your ground, the more steady it'll be to balance. Try it. Push down. Yep. And keep that pressure. All right, that's it. Here is the challenge. Arms by the side. With the breath, can we coordinate everything? Inhale. Heels come up, arms come up. Exhale. Keep pressing down into your toes or the front pad of your foot rather. Inhale and exhale. I know the heels want to rock down much sooner for most of us. That's why I say it's the challenge. Yeah. Exhale. And don't close your eyes here. Inhale. You don't want to add to the balance difficulty. So give me two more. Press down to come up. Down to come up. Keep pressing down till you get your heels down. One more. And down. Nice. Yep, relax your shoulders. There we go. All right, top of the mat. You're gonna take a step back with the right leg and you can watch me first. You don't wanna be on a tight rope. So take time to have a wide stance, build your foundation. Take a peek, both toes in the same direction. Hands on the pelvic bowl, back heel is lifted. I would not be giving 1,000 instructions all the time, just to set up, right? Feel that? Inhale in place. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, press into the front foot to come up. Exhale, bend. Just like that. Inhale, push. Exhale, bend. That's it. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bend. Now, hold it here. The back heel can reach back a little. Relax your pelvic bowl. Hands to the heart. Nice view right there. Don't know about yours, but mine. Relax the shoulders. Feel free to hang out here or add a little challenge. Arms up. That's one place to hold, or just lightly lift your pelvic bowl. That's your back bend. And your gaze goes a little up. That's it. One more breath. Hands back to the pelvic bowl, lean forward. Step in. Good. Everybody together here. Left leg goes back or the other leg. Take time to set up. Remember, no tight rope. Wide. Back heel is lifted. Think of your pelvic bowl as kind of headlights facing forward. We want them to keep facing forward. Both toes in the same direction. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press down to come up. And exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. 2 more. So just like we were doing in the balance, pressing down in our feet. So experience those opposites. The pushing down actually lets you come up. One last one. This time we are in the knee bent position. We're going to hold. Back heel reaches back. Front knee stays where it is. You have a little more solid ground here before you remove your hands to the heart. Gaze in front. Your gaze helps you balance, so keep your eyes open. Again, your choice. Arms for a little challenge. And then the other challenge, your pelvic bowl lifts. That's your gentle back bend. And you'll feel that like a hip stretch too, especially that back leg. One more breath. Hands back, lean forward, and then all the way forward. Good? All right. Wide stance facing me. If you want to shift your mat, you can. It's a little easier to kind of do it with the visual together. Otherwise, you're all on carpet. So even if you don't shift your mat. So feet are kind of diagonally 45 degrees out here. Hands by your thighs. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale, just sit back a little as if you're sitting in a chair. Inhale, press into your feet to come up. Exhale, sit back. Now with your breath. Inhale, press into your feet. Your breath. Find your rhythm. Inhale. So sit back as if there's a chair behind you. I think it's a little different from the sumo squats that Alicia does, but you're using the same body movement. Knees, ankles, hips, all those 3 joints in flexion. And of course, the challenge is the breath piece, right? Inhale. Perfectly synchronizing with the breath, can we? Takes a little more attention. One more. And down. This time we come up. We stay up. Grounded feet, tailbone relaxed. With me, just go through the motion here. Arms go up. When you come in the center, cross your right in front of the left. And then this time when you come center, cross your left in front of the right. Got that? Up. And you're going to cross one in front of the other. Up. And you're going to cross the other one. Good. Now with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. No momentum. Inhale. Exhale. Slow down. This you can close your eyes in. We're not balancing. Inhale. Exhale mindfully. Inhale. Feet are grounded. Exhale. We keep alternating. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Eyes open if they were closed. All right. Extra credit for figuring out where we're going next. Inhale. Exhale with the sumo squat. There. Inhale. Press up. Exhale. Alternate as you cross. There we go. Inhale. Still with the breath. Not mine. Your breath. Pressing into your feet to come up. Are we putting those pieces together? Complete focus. Inhale brings you up, top of the inhale. Everything is up. I really have to stop talking if I need to focus that much. 2 more. Inhale is up. Exhale is down. Stay with me here whenever you get here. Good job, by the way. That's a little challenging. Here, one heel up and down. The other heel up. Still working with the activation of those feet muscles. Repeat. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. One more. Each side. And down. Keep your tailbone relaxed. And down. And here's a challenge. Just the width of a credit card. Both heels. Not a whole stack of credit cards. Just one. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it down to come up. Good job. All right, look at the time. Let's take a step together. Let's actually just make our way down any way you like. Okay, let's meet on. And before you go down, maybe look in my direction to see. I'm gonna turn around so I don't interfere with the mic where I'm going with this. So knees will be bent. Arms are by the side open. Just watch right now. So knees, kind of in the same line as your hips. You can use this arm like a pillow. The other comes around. So this is going to be opening the upper body and twisting the spine. I'm going to open, open, open. Go to the other side. And then do that with my breath a little. Right? So that's our motion. I'm going to talk you through it. So let's find that position. Yes, knees are bent. Start on one side. Yep. You can use your other arm as a pillow. And when you open, inhale, go to the other side. Yes. And exhale, bring it back. Very nice. Couple of these. And you're free to shift your position in a way that feels better in your body. Okay, if you want to extend the other arm out too, if under your head doesn't feel good, do what works. The whole point is gently twisting your spine. I'm going to do the other version here too, so you can look. You're twisting your spine and opening it along with the upper body. And maybe you don't open all the way. Maybe you open halfway, and that's enough of a stretch for you. And that's okay. So this time, open it and hold it somewhere. Find a spot to hold. Relax the upper body, relax the shoulders. Breathing. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. And let's change sides. So just same thing on the other side here. Again, your choice. You can use your arm under the head or extend, whatever works. Find your breath. Inhale, find a nice opening. And exhale, bring it back. Knees are bent, in line with your hips. It kind of feels like your arm is going to rock your whole lower body out of position. So you want to avoid that. So only go as far as you can control your lower body from rocking. Say 2 more. One more. Let this be your last one where you hold in the open position. Relax the head, breathing. Breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything back. And then just roll on your back. Come back to that constructive rest position. right, before we close, we're going to challenge our core a little bit. So with me, knees are bent, both legs go up, and you can keep your knees slightly bent or even more if you need. Arms go up, but receive the weight of your arms. So arms and legs pointing to the ceiling. Receiving the weight of your arms means relax them in the shoulder socket. So right here, if you feel like this is enough of a challenge, maybe we just hang out here. But that dynamic movement with breath, you're gonna inhale, open arms and legs, and exhale, bring them back to midline. Inhale, open. Exhale, back to midline. Remember, you can take a break at any point, especially if your lower back complains. There is no point in straining one part of your body. There is no net gain if you strain one to strengthen the other. So take some responsibility, take a break if you need to. This time, let's all take a break. Everything center. Knees come in, relax the shoulders and upper body. And while you take a few breaths there, I'll show you where we are going next. Same thing, just adding a layer of challenge. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, center. And then inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, center. So whenever you're ready, and again, everything's happening with the breath. Your arms have a lot more range of motion than your legs there. So without rocking the hips, with stability, what range of motion do you want to work in? You explore and you play with it. So keeping everything solid and stable to the midline, not rocking the hips. Give me just one more here. And center, nice. Bring the knees in, relax the tail. Make small circles with your knees. Yeah, feel how that massages the lower back. Say two more. And then circles the other way. So change your direction, still focused on the lower back, kind of getting released into that mat. That contact feels good. All right, everything center, press the knees in. Release. And both hands on the lower belly, feet come down. Take a moment to release into the mat once again, like you did in the beginning. And check in with your tension hotspots, not just yours, all of us. Feet, palms, throat, jaw, eyes, forehead, that thinking brain. Let it take a back seat, as if you could relax your forehead towards the back of your skull. Find your breath. Probably more relaxed in your body right now, the breath, than when we began the practice. Notice the shift, the before and after experience of the practice. And if you had to focus on just one thing here, you just relax on each exhale, as if your body is getting a little heavier on each exhale. We'll take a few breaths just like that. Each exhale, as if you make a little deeper imprint. If you're in sand, on sand, you'd sink in a little more on each exhale. You let go a little. Keep your hands wherever you want. You can straighten your legs, straighten out your arms, whatever feels good. Just keep releasing into those exhales. How about 6 more exhales? Give your mind something to do. Just letting go. And then let go of the count. Just be there without counting, without doing much, just enjoying resting in your body. If you feel like staying there longer, you can. If you want to roll up and come up to seated, you can, your choice. So take a moment and no rush to do either. So we're going to close our practice right here. Bring your hands to the heart. Relax into your body. And just take a moment to think of something that brings you joy, anything big or small, that brings a smile to your face. And with that, we'll close our practice. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. I hope you didn't miss Alicia too much. She is going to be back next week. Happy Friday.